There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Sunday, February 17th, 2019. That's a live shot at the Eagle Airport. It's a little snowy out there. Looking good. Love to see that snow on the ground. We got plenty of fresh snow yesterday. I hope you got out there and enjoyed the slopes. Wasn't too busy on the mountains. It's one of those just magical days up here. We've got a lot of guests, a lot of friends in town, but maybe everybody just wanted to hang out in spas and go kick it around Vail and Beaver Creek. It was a lovely day out there. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad. I'll be live in our Avon studio. We've got Maddie Evans exploring around Lion's Head in Vail and Claire Noble out on the mountain showing us some first chair reports. And today, really special day in Beaver Creek. They have what's known as a First Tracks program, and you've only got one more weekend after this week. So next week, next Sunday, is the last time you can experience this. If you're not familiar with First Tracks, it costs $150 and it gets you access to Beaver Creek before anybody else is on the mountain. So if it's not a powder day, you're going to be on the freshest of corduroy, and if you've never had that experience to be the first turn through corduroy, it really is something else. Like the sound that your edges make cutting through that, and just the feeling of that fresh snow is incredible. Then afterwards, you're going to go to Allie's cabin, get a freshly prepared breakfast to, you know, you work up a sweat when you're getting out there with nobody else on the mountain, so you're going to want a delicious breakfast. So make sure to sign up for that First Tracks, because again, tomorrow, next Sunday, that's your last time that you're going to be able to do it at Beaver Creek. And then tomorrow, in Beaver Creek as well, is the Helly Hansen Race Series. And just like the last of First Tracks next week, we're getting down to the end of the Helly Hansen Race Series. It ends February 26th, so not many more of these races to go. And this is a really good time. They're not super competitive. It's more about getting out there with friends and family and just having a blast, seeing who can kind of be the fastest through the gates. And today is giant slalom down the Bear Trap run. So it's steep, but it's not like Lindsey Vonn crazy steep. It's just a blast. It's $25 registration starting at 8:30 at the base of Centennial. And Maddie, you are live in Lion's Head. How are things looking over there in my favorite village?
Oh, Eric, it's starting to snow over here, and it is fabulous. It is a little bit breezy first thing this morning, so if you are getting out, make sure that you are bundling up. I've got quite a few layers, of course, starting with my wool directly against my skin. That way it's moisture wicking and antimicrobial, but it is going to be, I mean, it's already been a great weekend here in Vail, and it's only going to continue to get better as the Legacy Days continue. So they started out with their torchlight ski down, and then they had a parade, and then coming up tomorrow, they're going to do a commemorative hike for the 10th Mountain Division. So make sure that you get out there, you check it out, you see the hike that the 10th Mountain Division did themselves, and come support kind of what makes Vail Vail and how they kicked off way back when. Another thing that is taking place during Legacy Days is if you ski all 7 legendary back bowls, then you're going to get a pin with your Epic Mix app. So make sure that you download that and you get your pins, because once you start collecting them, you kind of can't stop. Another great thing that's taking place tomorrow is the Women's Winter Adventure Tour. And what that is it's an all-women's ski group, which is pretty cool itself. They meet at the base of Gondola 1 in the Express Lift Bar. Starting at 10:15, they're promptly skiing. By 10:30, you're going to be divided into a group of your own ability level, but they're willing to take you anywhere on the mountain. And we're going to talk with Kim Ryder, who leads the Women's Adventure Tour, later. But right now, it's going to be so great to get out there. We've got some local gear experts coming onto the show in just a little bit to give us some more information. Like I said, Kim Ryder is going to be coming on to talk to us about the Women's Winter Adventure Tour and so much more. Carriage Jeweler is going to be stopping by. Maybe you forgot to buy a Valentine's Day gift. This is the perfect time to get yours. It's only a few days past, so it's totally fine. We're going to be taking a look at that local weather forecast, the conditions up on the mountain, and then we're going to be checking in with Claire, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain, to see how all of that fresh snow really looks. So stay tuned for the best show of Good Morning Vail ever.
first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Good morning from Beaver Creek, where we have a light snow falling at 10,200 feet at the terminus of the Centennial Lift, right in front of the Cinch Express, as well as the Spruce Saddle Restaurant. Here at Beaver Creek, we are experiencing overcast conditions right now. At the base of Centennial in the 7 o'clock hour, the temperature was 6 degrees. Looking at Vail by the hour, now these are your Vail in-town temperatures. They're looking at a temperature of 1 degree in the 8 o'clock hour, going up to 20 degrees by lunchtime. It's topping out there, coming down to about 19 degrees by 4 o'clock, maybe back in the single digits by the 8 o'clock hour. On-mountain temperatures at our resorts, Breckenridge is looking at a on-mountain high today of 10 degrees, 15 in Keystone, 7 in Vail, and 10 in Beaver Creek. The sun will be peeking out later on today, but then overcast conditions return on and off through Monday with a chance of precipitation and then fairly consistent temperatures around 20 degrees on mountain on both Monday and Tuesday. Sun peaks out on Wednesday, but as we lose that cloud layer, those temperatures come down, and overnight we may even see a temperature below 0 on Wednesday. Another storm system enters our area on Thursday and Friday. Hey, thanks to Sun and Ski for making this weather forecast possible. They're located in the heart of Avon. Coming up next, Maddie has your resort report.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
6 new inches of snow on Vail Mountain, and it just keeps coming down, and these snowflakes are light and fluffy. I've been kind of dusting all of the railings off to see what the snow consistency is, and it definitely is that nice, light, airy snow. We're going to continue to see this for quite a while today, so make sure that you get out and you enjoy all 7 legendary back bowls here in Vail. You can start your morning over here in Lion's Head, then make your way over to Vail, and then make your way down to Golden Eagle, where they're starting to build the half pipe for Burton U.S. Open. All of Vail Mountain is open, so there's terrain for everyone out here. You can ski the back bowls, you can ski the front side, you can ski wherever your heart desires. Over 5,000 skiable acres. Eric, that's the condition for here in Vail. What's Beaver Creek looking like?
Beaver Creek's looking just as fabulous, Maddie. I love those live shots from Vail. I love that it's snowing out there right now. I'm mildly jealous. You get to hang out there this morning. And Beaver Creek got 7 inches of fresh snow yesterday, so just a teensy bit more than Vail. But just like Vail, they are 100% open as well. That's right, all 23 chairlifts and 150 runs are prime for the taking at Beaver Creek today. And there should be plenty of leftover powder on pretty much any run you go to. Well, you know what? I think the terrain over on Larkspur is going to be absolutely great today. Maybe check out Rose Bowl as well. I really love that kind of steep roller face that Rose Bowl has to offer, or just kind of hang out on the front side. And if you are learning and want to learn a little bit more about powder, then up there on that Red Buffalo area has great mellow groomers that should still have some nice fresh powder on them today. It's perfect to learn how to ski or snowboard in powder. And thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this resort report. Perfect day to get out there and enjoy the slopes. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at my favorite brewery up in Leadville.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience, managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone and Apple Music on us too.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Rig Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
I'm here with Maggie, one of the beer tenders at Periodic Brewing right in the heart of downtown Leadville. Maggie, for people that haven't been here before, describe the atmosphere, because as I walked in, I felt immediately comfortable.
That's kind of our goal. It's family owned. It's a really family friendly place. We want everyone to feel comfortable here, whether you're having a beer or a soda or coming in for a snack. We get people from all different ages and lifestyles, hobbies come in.
Well, and we were talking off camera. How is it that you ended up here?
Okay, so I came to visit here with my fiance not too long ago, and we started a little south in BV, but made our way up to Leadville. We spent most of our time here and just kind of fell in love with the town and this place specifically. We talked to the owners and employees, and I just loved it, and we moved up here shortly after.
So you came, you fell in love with it, and then you moved here so that you could work here and be part of this community.
Yeah, we both got jobs here, and that's what we wanted, and it worked out.
That's amazing. Okay, now when people come in, I have to admit, I don't really like beer, Maggie, but you have kombucha on tap.
Yeah, we try to have options for people who don't like beer because we know that that's a thing. We usually have ciders, a couple different ciders, and then kombuchas. And kombucha's great because it's non-alcoholic, so if you're not trying to get a buzz on at a high altitude, there's an option for you.
Right, and then of course for people that do love beer, you have such a great variety.
Yeah, all sorts of styles. It depends seasonally too, but we've got things from dark stouts to light blondes and kolsches and everything in between.
Yum, and it's brewed right here in Leadville?
Yeah, so a lot of what we do is brewed here in the back of the house or in our other location in North Glen, which is near Denver.
Nice, all right. And then of course we have a nice little buffet on our table here, so you have some great snacks that go along with the drink. So tell us about some of the things that we have on our table.
So here are the nachos. They're pretty great. They're made with bison cactus chili, which is delicious if you like spice, and our beer cheese soup. The truffle parmesan popcorn is killer. When people walk out with it, the rest of the restaurant will smell and order because it smells so good. And then the meat and cheese boards are pretty popular too. There's just a good variety of things to munch on.
Right, so a lot of different ways to fuel up after a day of adventures here in the mountains. And then, being pretty much right in the heart of Leadville, it's really easy to access too after you go have a day of adventures. And what are your typical hours?
We are open, in summer hours is noon to about 9, and then winter, some days, Sunday, Monday, we're open from 3 to 9. And that's a loose 9.
I love that it's a loose 9. It just depends on how many people are here, connecting, having a good time. So 9-ish, which is amazing. And so You know, when people come in, there's also a totally different upstairs from the downstairs bar area where you can just kind of kick back, relax, and play some games.
Hang out, yeah, we've got couches, big tables for like larger families, tons of board games, TVs. You can flip on a movie and hang out for a while and just relax, drink a beer.
I mean, are you getting the sense that everyone is welcome and it's a great place to come on in, kick back, enjoy? Again, it's Periodic Brewing, located right here in the heart of Leadville. Maggie, thank you so much for sharing with us today. Make sure that you stop on by next time you're here. It's definitely worth it. Cheers. Cheers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
This is a live shot of Wildwood over here in Vail first thing this morning, and you can see all of that fresh snowfall that we got last night and we're continuing to see first thing this morning. We are going to see those temperatures start off pretty chilly first thing today, though, starting down in the single digits, progressively warming up a little bit, though. So make sure that if you are getting out first thing this morning to enjoy those fresh tracks on that 6 new inches of snow, you are bundling up because it is a little bit brisk. And then as we see that chance of precipitation kind of die down a little bit, we'll start to see some sunshine and those temperatures get up into the 20s. If you are traveling maybe to one of our sister ski resorts, 15 degrees in Keystone, 10 in Breckenridge, 7 in Vail, and 10 in Beaver Creek. So for today, you just want to be nice and bundled up anyway. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it looks like we're going to see 2 more days of precipitation in our forecast. Monday, a 35% chance. Tuesday, a 50% chance. We are going to see those temperatures in the low 20s. And then on Wednesday, we are going to see a break in that precipitation and a little bit of sunshine coming out. Thursday and Friday, we are expecting some more snowfall, so it is going to be a great 5 days to get out there and enjoy the mountains. We want to thank Boost Oxygen for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, coming up next, we're going to take a quick break, and then we've got so much more Good Morning Vail coming your way, so stay tuned.
7:35 remaining. Tatum with the drive.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
The 10th redefines on mountain dining. Offering spectacular views of the Gore Range and an exclusive reflection of French, Swiss, Italian, and Rocky Mountain alpine cuisine. Convenience doesn't take away from extravagance at the 10th. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Living up here in the Vail Valley, skiing or snowboarding every day, potentially you find yourself hurting your brain, falling. You know, that's just kind of a natural act of what happens skiing and snowboarding. And yesterday, we had Samantha Holden on here talking about a unique study that she was doing, linking potentially skiing and snowboarding athleticism to reducing Alzheimer's. But today, Samantha, you're back, and you're here to tell us a little bit more about the intricacies between Alzheimer's, dementia, and overall neuroscience.
Yeah, so we see a lot of people in our clinic, and probably the most common question I get is, what's the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's? And they're used interchangeably, and they're not synonymous. So dementia is just a very broad term that means that somebody's had a change in their thinking and memory, enough that they are no longer fully independent in terms of their day-to-day activities, starting with complicated things like paying their bills, taking their medicines, driving, can progress to even needing help with basic things like getting dressed or eating. But dementia is not a specific disease. It's a broad category. So it's really important that people come into our clinic and get checked out if there's any question of their memory changing, because we need to know exactly what kind of change it is, especially because there's some that are treatable. There are medical causes of dementia, things like sleep apnea, untreated sleep apnea or sleep deprivation, vitamin deficiencies, thyroid disease. And if it's not one of those treatable medical ones, we need to be a little bit more thorough in terms of the neurological causes that could be contributing to it.
That's interesting that those still fall under that umbrella
Yeah.
of dementia. I would never have expected like a thyroid disease
Yeah.
to have come from that. Where is that link occurring?
Yeah, so in terms of kind of the hormonal changes that happen with the differences in how the thyroid is producing those hormones, they can affect the brain too. And those are very common problems that should be treated well. And if it's not found, if it's not the kind of more typical thyroid problems, dry skin, cold sensitivity, things like that, but it's more memory changes, it could be easily missed. So we always screen everybody that comes in with memory trouble for their thyroid. Vitamin B12, which is a very important vitamin that we get from animal protein, so vegetarians and vegans can get deficient on it. And then looking at people's sleep and their mood, pain, and medication side effects. So a lot of people are on a lot of medications, especially the older you get, the more you accumulate medicines.
Yeah.
And even things like Benadryl can negatively affect memory. And Benadryl is in Tylenol PM, Advil PM, ZQuil, all these things that people are taking to sleep, and that can negatively affect their memory. So we've cured a lot of dementia by getting people off certain medications.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And how, like, is it over a long term of taking those, or are some people more susceptible to, like, over the course of a month, it could start having a degrading effect?
Absolutely, and the older you are, the harder the body has, the harder time a body has processing those things. So even if it's 1 or 2 times that they're taking these medicines, it could affect their brain.
Yeah, and really, what's your best advice to stopping this? I mean, I guess it's just you have to get checked out.
Yeah, so the earlier the better. The better we can treat things, the earlier the identification and then the lifestyle modifications that we can put in place, the better people do. We do have limited medications to treat dementia right now, and really what seems to do more for people is aerobic exercise. We don't know exactly what yet, maybe skiing, but anything aerobic that gets your heart rate up, a Mediterranean-style diet, how people in Greece and southern Italy eat, also seems to prevent dementia. Sleep is vital. Cognitive activities where you're using your brain and kind of learning new things, new skills, and social interaction. So loneliness is as bad for your health as smoking. So it's really important that people take good care of their body, and that will then take care of their brain.
Interesting. And as I'm hearing you say that, I'm sensing a link between these things, and it sounds like getting neurons firing and then allowing them to rest and then getting them refiring, because socializing allows certain neurons to fire, exercise gets endorphins and neurons firing, and then learning. It's almost like the brain is a muscle, and just like legs and arms, it needs to be flexed, otherwise it degrades.
Yeah, use it or lose it, yeah. And then in terms of the neurological causes of dementia, you know, if we've looked for medical things, we haven't found anything, then trying to determine exactly which type of neurological process is going on. Alzheimer's disease is the most common neurological cause of dementia, with mostly memory changes, but it's only about 60 to 70% of cases. There are dementias associated with Parkinson's disease and a related condition called dementia with Lewy bodies. And at University of Colorado now, we are a Lewy Body Dementia Association Center of Excellence, so we're really working on increasing awareness and education and outreach of these less common forms of dementia, because they're often missed, and people just assume that, oh, my memory's changing, it must be Alzheimer's.
Yeah, but you never know unless you get checked out. Well, thank you so much for coming on again this morning, Samantha. I appreciate it. And if you are down in Denver, maybe go visit Samantha at the University of Colorado at Denver, or just see your local neurologist, and make sure to keep that brain exercise. Keep learning, socializing, and getting out there and having fun in our beautiful mountains. And next, we're going to check in with Claire and get a look at the UV weather forecast. Well, thank you very much.
This UV forecast
have a safe
is brought
trip
to you
down to
by
Denver.
Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We're here at 10,200 feet. We have overcast skies as well as a light snow falling. However, I will say that right above me is a big patch of blue sky. And in fact, throughout the day today, we might see that sun peeking out. So even though the morning starts out overcast, it's really a good idea to apply sunscreen. Midday, in fact, today, we're looking at going up to a level 3, which is a moderate danger from UV radiation. You know, here at altitude, the altitude filters less of the UV radiation, so you're more susceptible to UV radiation from that, but also because of the superior reflective properties of snow. So these are two reasons that make your skin so much more vulnerable at altitude. And dermatologists say the #1 thing you can do to protect your skin is to apply a broad spectrum sunscreen. Supergoop has a great one, and they are sponsoring this UV forecast. Coming up next, we've got a look at your weather forecast.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
It is so beautiful outside right now as it continues to snow. We are expecting to see this precipitation through the first part of the morning, and then later this afternoon we might see a break in those clouds and start to see some sunshine. We are going to see those temperatures start off pretty chilly first thing this morning, down into the single digits, so make sure that you are bundling up as you are getting out there, and remember that up on the mountain things might be just a little bit chillier than they are down here in the village. So if you are traveling to one of our sister ski resorts and maybe going up and over Vail Pass into Summit County, Keystone has a high of 15 degrees, Breckenridge a high of 10, Vail a high of 7, and Beaver Creek a high of 10 as well. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it looks like we've got 2 more days of precipitation in front of us with a high of 20 degrees. You can see those evening lows though dropping nice and chilly down into the single digits again. And then on Wednesday, when we start to see that sunshine, we're going to lose that little bit of inversion that we have coming from the clouds, so we are going to see that temperature drop quite a bit. -4 degrees is the low for Wednesday. And then into the weekend, we've got a chance for some more precipitation. We want to thank Oakley for bringing you this weather report this morning. They've got a great goggle lens that you need for a day like today. It's called the Prism Lens technology, so make sure that you head into one of the local retailers and check that goggle out. Now we're going to go check in with Eric, who's going to give us a look at the roads and keep us safe and everyone around you safe, so stay tuned.
Thanks a lot, Maddie. You know, we did get snow yesterday, and as we saw for Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to get some pretty low overnight temperatures. And what leftover snow combined with overnight temperature lows means is that roads are going to be slippery. So just make sure you're taking an extra long following distance if you're on the highway. And make sure you're keeping in mind these 3 fun safety tips if you're driving around our valley, because we have a unique traffic feature called a roundabout that you're likely only to encounter if you've driven around Europe. Now, with roundabouts, like I said, 3 important things to remember. As you enter the roundabout, you always want to yield. So never just drive directly into the roundabout. And that's because traffic inside the roundabout always has the right-of-way. So if a car is coming in a full circle and you just drive straight in, it could potentially cause an issue. You don't want to do that. And that leads me to number 2, cars in the roundabout always have the right-of-way. So they're always expected to be continually moving. And finally, this one usually trips people up. So this one's the big one to remember. The inside lane is always the lane that goes straight or makes the left-hand turn or goes in a full circle. So if you're in the right lane or the outside lane, you are never going in a full circle. If you're doing that, you could cause confusion or potentially a traffic incident. So if you're in that right lane, you need to make a right or go straight. Never continue around to the left in that right-hand lane. Remember those tips? Everybody's going to be safe when they arrive efficiently at the mountains. All right, coming up next, we have got a couple watch and wins in the show. Not right next. You're going to want to stick around. I'm just going to keep teasing you for it. But we do have 2 today. It's going to be great.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Oh, it is beautiful out here at Midvale today. Lots of snow, bright blue skies, beautiful views, gourmet restaurants, and everything in between. Now, if you want to own a piece of this, if you want to be a part of the Vail Valley, it's well worth it, but it comes at a price. Now, joining us today, I've got Greg and Connie, and they are the owners of Vail Property Brokerage. They've been around Eagle County for more than 25 years. Eagle County's only buyer-broker company. Tell us all about what makes you different, Connie.
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors, and as you said, a buyer. We specialize in representing buyers at the moment. And what our goal is to help clients find properties that don't not only fit their lifestyle, but make financial sense.
Okay.
And that's a little bit trickier than you might think, given the prices here in Vail.
Greg, you call yourself a wealth intelligence team. What does that mean, and how do you differ from other realtors?
We're not in the advice and counsel business because we want to be Mark. It's because our clients care about money. And they're very astute. They've had very successful careers. And as a result, they understand diverted costs of capital. If they buy something in Vail, they're not in the stock market. And this is where we try and make the difference. We don't really talk about lifestyle that much. We're all about asset valuation. Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. We have a 40-year background with $1 billion of completed transactions, part of which were in corporate America on the West Coast, and a lot of it was here. Yeah. So we understand our clients, we understand what they're worried about, and we try and produce data that speaks for itself.
Okay.
They don't have to they don't have to trust us. It's just, here are the facts. How do you want to proceed?
Okay, Connie?
We operate with our clients as fiduciaries, much like their accountant or their CPA or their attorney would. So we represent the client in all manners and of what they're looking for, and advise them as to if this is the right thing for them. They know that they love Vail. They know that they love skiing or the summer or whatever. It's our job to help them find a property that meets their financial goals as well, given our data and our analysis.
Okay.
And we're very, very committed to our clients because they're investing their two most precious things, time and money. You can make more money, but time is what it is. So as a result, they want to be with friends and family, creating experiences and memories that last a lifetime.
A legacy asset.
And a legacy asset really seems to be what is important to our clients. So our best advice is don't look for houses. I know you're looking for a house.
Right.
Look for an agent, because if you find the right agent, he'll find you the right house. And that is my best advice. I know you're not looking for a broker, but believe me, you can't know what you don't know. So you have to find a guard dog.
Right.
And we are the bulldog of the guard dog team.
Okay. Now, Connie, the family gathering places, you want to have that for more than your lifetime. You want to have it for generations upon generations, right?
Absolutely. It's a legacy asset. And when you're placing your well and hard-earned monies, you want it somewhere where you're hopeful that your money's going to grow. And Vail has continued to be an appreciating asset for the entire time that we've been here. You can't say that of the stock market.
And we expect that to continue. We think portfolio diversification should come into play, and all we ask is for you to look around, then you decide what's best for you and the family.
I love it. Thanks for both of your time today. Good to see you. Give Greg and Connie a call or go to vailpropertybrokerage.com. An amazing wealth of information on that website, and it is beautiful out here. Come be a part of the Vail Valley today.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek, where we have overcast conditions and the snow is still falling, which is going to contribute to that 7 inches they recorded in the last 24 hours. Mild temperatures right now, looking at a temperature of 6 degrees at the base of Centennial, but no wind at this time. Checking out Vail by the hour, similarly low temperatures, 1 degree in the 8 o'clock hour. Looking at a high today of 20, and that's going to happen around noon. Dropping back into the teens at 4, and then sunset today at 5:42 in the afternoon, almost 6 o'clock. So we're getting up to about a 12-hour day of sunlight. Right now, those on-mountain temperatures are projected to be 10 degrees in Breckenridge, 15 in Keystone, 7 in Vail, and 10 also in Beaver Creek. In our extended forecast, while we might see some sun peeking out today, we're also going to experience overcast conditions the early part of the week, again with a chance of precipitation Monday and Tuesday. Very consistent on mountain temperatures, 20 degrees on Monday and Tuesday, then dropping into the upper teens in midweek. And then Wednesday, when the sun peaks out and we lose some of that thermal layer that the clouds provide, those temperatures will be dropping significantly. We may even see overnight lows below 0. Thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for making this weather forecast possible. Right now, they have their President's Day sale going on. Stay tuned. We have to take a quick break. When we come back, we're talking with the folks from Double Diamond.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out.
Get up, you're embarrassing us. Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
I'm standing inside Double Diamond Ski Shop, getting ready to talk to Matt Carroll about some footbeds. So maybe if you're having some cramps in your feet, this is the place to come. Matt, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
Yeah, another chilly morning. Seems like our Sundays have always been kind of chilly, but got some good snow out there, so we're pretty excited about that.
I know, I was going to say, especially thanks for meeting us here now that it's a powder day out there.
Yeah, for sure. We've had quite a few of those lately, which, hey, no complaints.
Right, absolutely no complaints. But maybe some people are complaining about their feet hurting, and you've got the solution for it.
Yeah, the one thing a lot of folks don't realize is the insole that comes in a ski boot is oftentimes, it's very similar to what comes in a pair of running shoes or any other casual footwear that you may buy, and it's basically looks something like this, which is basically just designed to take up space. It's got a little molded arch, but you can see it just kind of folds up. There's not a lot of support there, so it's not really doing much for your foot. If you're, if you pronate a lot, that arch is just going to kind of collapse. There's nothing holding you up. So a custom insole is definitely going to help with a few different things. A custom insole helps by obviously giving support to the foot, and it's designed to really keep your foot in a neutral position within the boot and kind of preventive maintenance for problems down the road. It just keeps the foot stabilized, not rolling in or out, but it also improves circulation and keeps your feet warmer, which on these past few days has been something important. But let me show you a couple of things here. So this one here is what we call, this is a trim to fit, so kind of a semi-custom insole. And you can see it's got a little more built up in the arch area. It doesn't just collapse, it's a little more support, but it's not a fully custom product. It's not molded specifically to your foot. This is going to be something like a Dr. Scholl's product. This one's made by Cetus, but it is just kind of comes in a box. We can trim it to fit the foot, but again, not a full custom, just kind of something you trim. Better than what comes in the boot, but not as good as a custom insole. And as far as the custom insole goes, this one obviously hasn't been molded, but it comes out of the box flat. It's basically a full plastic bottom with reinforcements through the heel and arch area, and this is what's going to give you your support. And this thing is really pretty rigid, so once this is molded, it gives you that support, holds that foot in a nice neutral position within the boot. And after we're done molding the insole, we'll attach basically a heel stabilizer, and this obviously glues on to the heel and arch area, adds extra support and rigidity to the insole. Another insole that we have is this one's the Merino top sheet, so a little more comfortable top to it, also a little more flexible towards the front. We use this one a lot for people that are in their touring boots, stuff like that. Bike shoes, golf shoes, takes up a little less room, a little more flexible, a little more pliable.
Which is amazing because having comfortable feet in ski boots is ideal, and having that merino wool top is great because it's definitely going to keep the bottom of your foot a little warmer.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's definitely adds a little warmth, and a little more comfort, just a little more cushion to it, whereas the Pro Mesh, which is this one, a little more rigid on the top, not as much cush to it, but definitely a little higher performance level.
Matt, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning. Make sure that you come in. If you have stinky boots, this merino wool will work for you too because it's antimicrobial. So make sure that you come in, you get yourself a custom pair of insoles, you make those boots a little bit more durable through the times when it's super cold, and get out there and enjoy all the new snow. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at what lens you should be wearing on a day like today.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
A live look at Spruce Saddle, that's 10,200 feet. You get there by taking the Centennial Lift up. It's about an 8-minute ride. Overcast conditions and a light snow falling. I have to say, now that I'm on the cinch lift and I can feel that snow more in my face, it's a really kind of a wet snow this morning. Conditions are very low light, so keep that in mind when you're making your goggle choice today. However, I do think we might be seeing some sunshine peeking out during the day as well, so it'll be one of those variable days. Temperatures at Spruce Saddle were 3 below zero, 6 degrees at the base of Centennial in the 7 o'clock hour. But looking at Vail by the hour, these are your Vail Village temperatures. 1 degree in the 8 o'clock hour, 20 degrees at noon, and then topping out about there before the sun starts to come down at 5:42 this afternoon, back in the single digits by the 8 o'clock hour. Looking at those temperatures on mountain, 10 degrees for a high on mountain in Breckenridge. 15 in Keystone, 7 in Vail, and 10 in Beaver Creek. Again, a mix of sun and clouds. Right now at Beaver Creek, we have snow falling. In the extended forecast, we do expect some more precipitation and then the sun peeking out perhaps midweek. Thanks to GMC for making this weather possible. Coming up next, Eric's got your Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Claire. You are quite correct that today is going to be a perfect day for a goggle that can handle variable light conditions. That's why we brought out the Smith IO Mag Goggle. This is the brand new goggle for Smith this year, and it does utilize magnetic lens change system. So there's just a little tab on the inside of the frame here behind the strap, and you push the tab back and then push the lens out, and it just works like magic magnets. Everybody loves magnet lens change system. Smith also utilizes a chroma pop lens system, so that means unlike some other brands that add color filtration and really change the color spectrum, Smith's chroma pop lens technology really focuses on allowing your eyes to see the world the way they were intended. And you know, we always talk about goggles when it comes to eyepieces, but we also wanted to mention helmets today because Eyepieces has a veritable bevy of helmets. And this one, the Smith Quantum, is truly top of the line. Now you're going to get not one, but 2 ventilation controls. So you got vents in the back and vents in the front. And as I spin the helmet forward, you kind of see those little drinking straws in the vents there. Now those replace some of the helmet foam. See, some helmet foam is similar in build to a styrofoam cup. So when you smash into the styrofoam cup, it just easily collapses. It absorbs that impact. That's what gives you protection. But drinking straws are much more difficult to impact. So this has great impact protection. It's lightweight, it's dual density, it's got a magnetic chin strap, it's got everything you need, and you can find both the IO Mag and the Smith Quantum helmet at the Goggle Bar at Eyepieces at the top of Bridge Street. Holy cow, they got so much great stuff there. Stop in there today before you get your runs going. pick up these new goggles. And coming up just right around the corner, just a few minutes away, it's the first of 2 Watch and Wins.
I'm Stacy Cook with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
With new Gold Bond Men's 5-in-1 Face Lotion, you could do 5 great things for your face as fast as done.
New Gold Bond 5-in-1 Face Lotion. 5 essential benefits, including SPF 15 for a great-looking face. Man up with Gold Bond.
In the lotion aisle.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
I just went up and made some amazing turns right here on Vail Mountain. The snow is so good. I want to talk about an amazing property within walking distance right here at the base of Lion's Head. It's on Forest Road. It's 716B, and we're going to head on over right now and show you what it's all about.
Mark, hi.
Hi, Liz.
How are you?
I'll tell you right now, I'm great because the skiing is phenomenal. But I knew you had this amazing property, and I really want to check it out. Can you give me a quick tour?
It's perfect. I'm having an après ski party. Come on in.
An après ski party?
Yeah.
I am in. Thank you very much. Liz, what's going on here? You're having a big party.
Hi, Mark. Yeah. Hey, you changed. You look awesome. Out of the ski wear into that tuxedo jacket.
Ready to go wherever I'm at. Thank you for the wine.
Welcome.
So, what a beautiful property. Tell me about this room right here. This is great.
Well, this is an amazing kitchen. Look at it. With a hearth room, you can ski off the back into the house. There's a jacuzzi back there. It's just an amazing hangout area.
How big is the home?
The home is about 5,500 square feet. It's 6 bedrooms, 7 baths.
Wow.
Has all the bells and whistles, in-floor radiant heat, air conditioning.
Wow, Liz, this place is amazing. Can you show me around? Can you give me the full tour?
Absolutely. Let's take the elevator up and go to the master.
Sounds great. Let's go.
Okay. Mark, this is the main master floor, and it is cool.
It is beautiful. The views, the trees, the snow, all the windows, you can't beat this.
We have a coffee station right outside the master bedroom. We have a washer dryer area. There's a great walk-in closet. And wait till you see this exquisite master bathroom. Look at this bathtub with that view.
Phenomenal. The bathroom is elegant. It's beautiful.
It is. The shower, that's all graded tile, steam shower.
This entire bathroom is gorgeous. Can we go down to floor number 3?
Absolutely. Mark, this floor is really neat. It's got 3 bedrooms, all en suite, but my all-time favorite bedroom on this floor is the bunk room. Look at how great this is.
This is amazing. Wait, so 6 beds in this space?
Absolutely. Put the kids in here.
Lock the door, throw away the key.
Yeah.
This is a great room, and what a great spot for everybody to be in one space. I love it.
Mark, this is the lowest level of the home. It's the family kickback room. Isn't it great?
I love this room. Liz, it seems like it just keeps getting better and better. I love this place. This place is incredible. Thank you so much for giving me a tour today.
Thank you for coming. I really enjoyed having you here.
Cheers. Now let's go enjoy your party.
Great.
time of the morning where we're giving something away, and what we're giving away this morning is one free registration to the Helly Hansen Race Series that takes place in Beaver Creek tomorrow morning. So if you've always wanted the way the pros feel, this is the day to do it and to win all of these great prizes and options. You get all of this fancy stuff when you go and register tomorrow morning, and we're going to cover the cost of your registration fee. To win this fabulous prize, all you have to do is give us a call and tell us your favorite ski run right off of the Eagle Bond Gondola. So call us, let us know what you like to ski off the Eagle Bond Gondola or snowboard. Our number is 754-8888. Give us a phone call. We're standing by the phones. Have a fabulous day tomorrow. Enjoy the race. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
After a 6-minute ride on the Cinch Express, I've made my way up to the Red Buffalo Park, right next to patrol headquarters, as well as the terminus of the Red Buffalo Express lift. This is a large area of beginner terrain, very large, wide, long runs, regularly groomed, and it's a great learning area at the top of Beaver Creek. This is 11,440 feet up here. And along with the Hay Meadow Park, this means that Beaver Creek has the most beginner terrain in all of Colorado. And it's one of the reasons why Beaver Creek is one of the world's premier family luxury resorts. Right now, we've got the sun trying to burn through those clouds. We also have some blue sky above us, but we also have cloudy conditions as well as some snow falling at this time. Beaver Creek received 7 inches of new snow last night, so the powder and the snow is super soft and it feels incredible. Right now we do have some low light conditions, so you might want to have a goggle lens that allows you to see better definition in low light, something for a low light condition. Right now, Beaver Creek is 100% open, and that's going to give you access to more than 1,800 acres. I'm going to keep working my way down the Red Buffalo Park. Lifts open to the public today at 8:30.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Oh, the conditions look so incredible out there. Claire, thank you so much for getting those live shots on top of Beaver Creek. And like she's been saying, things are slightly chilly. Maybe that snow has a bit more moisture content in it than it had yesterday, so that means humidity is up a little bit, which can make you feel even colder than what the air temperatures are saying. The things starting off at 1 degree in Vail Village at 8 a.m. Temps are going to climb to around 20 by noon. The clouds should be breaking up here pretty soon, but is anybody going to complain if it actually turns into another powder day? I don't know. I hope the clouds stick around. But by noon, the clouds should be rolling off and get pretty sunny. Now, before we get into the 5-day forecast, let's see if we can kind of predict what we're about to experience over the next 5 days. Now, there's a little high pressure system over Colorado, which is what's going to dry things out for the day. And then above that, we've got this low high pressure ridge mix. And then further west, there is significant precipitation around the California coastline. However, the jet stream appears to be moving more south than west. If it holds this kind of northward to west trajectory, that should blow that precipitation up to Colorado. But for right now, there's that high pressure pocket right here, which could be the thing that just slowly drifts its way into Colorado. And as a result, we are just sitting on kind of that 35 to 50% chance of precipitation. That's because we don't know if the jet stream is going to hold that precipitation down south or allow it to rise up to Colorado. What we do know is that by Wednesday, we should be experiencing some nice sunshine. However, temperatures fairly low by the time we get to Wednesday, and watch out for those overnight temperatures and then into Thursday morning. And hopefully Thursday and Friday, again, that 45% chance of precipitation. Now, thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we've got another full hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail.
Feel things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to another hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail for Sunday, February 17th, 2019. That's a live shot from Arapahoe Basin, from the top of A Basin. That's one of the highest elevation ski areas in the whole country. They have great snow out there. If you just want to maybe explore outside of Vail and get to more of a, I'm going to call it a mom and pop feeling resort, then head on over to Arapahoe Basin and check out the backside Montezuma. I absolutely love that terrain, especially in the springtime. And you know what else I love? Getting on the mountain before anybody else. You've only got 2 more opportunities to do that, and really just 1 more opportunity because this program's already started for today. It's been going on all year, and it's the Beaver Creek First Tracks program. And the First Tracks program does allow people to get up on the slopes before anybody else. And it starts at 7:30, and then you head over to Allie's Cabin and get a great breakfast. Such an amazing experience. And next Sunday is your last opportunity to enjoy First Tracks. It costs $150. Definitely sign up for that if you're around next Sunday through this week. It's a great experience. And all President's Day weekend, Vail has been celebrating what's known as their Legacy Days. Vail has a pretty large legacy in terms of the ski industry. They were sort of founded by 10th Mountain Division soldiers who trained on Vail Mountain for World War II. And also their founders sort of hiked up Vail for the first time and saw the legendary back bowls, and that's what inspired them to found Vail, because before Vail was a ski mountain, it was actually a sheep farmer's mountain. So the terrain you're skiing on also used to be a bunch of sheep eating grass in the summertime. It's so interesting. And tomorrow on Monday, it does celebrate the commemoration of that first hike up Vail. You're not going to want to miss that. You're not going to want to miss the rest of Good Morning Vail today. We have 1 more watch and win for you, sponsored by Outside Television. Tons of fun prizes. Plus, we're about to have Jason Noakes from Christie Sports in the studio. He is always a blast. But first, a look at the weather.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Shine so bright, so the world can see, the world can see. Here's your chance, do your dance, we gon' light it up.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Well, I've made my way down Red Buffalo Park to the terminus of the Red Buffalo Express. That's a new lift, new last year. It's a 4-minute ride and gives you access to all of that great terrain where you can either go if you want to warm up for the morning or if you're a beginner and looking for a lot of terrain. Right now, overcast conditions here on Mountain with a light snow falling, but off to the east, you see the sun trying to break through those clouds. And in fact, we anticipate seeing some cloud coverage today. Eric was telling you about the great First Tracks program over at Beaver Creek. Another wonderful thing coming up in February on the 23rd is the Talons Challenge. That will happen over in the area of Birds of Prey and Grouse Mountain. It's a really challenging course of 14 black diamonds and double black diamonds, 26,216 feet. And the party happens afterwards at the Talons restaurant down at the base. That's all at Beaver Creek. Visit beavercreek.com for more information. Thanks to Sun and Ski for making this first chair possible. Coming up, we've got a look at your weather, and I'm going to keep heading down the mountain.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, Westvale, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Now we have made our way over to the ice skating rink here in Lions Head, and it is so beautiful this morning, standing under the twinkling lights, having the snow come down, and we are going to continue to see this precipitation through the first part of this morning, and then later in the afternoon, that chance of precipitation is going to start to die down, and that's when we're going to see that sun peek out for just a little bit. So hopefully we see some fabulous sunshine later this afternoon. We are going to see these temperatures start off nice and chilly first thing this morning, down into the single digits, and then later into the afternoon they're going to warm up into the 20s. But if you are hitting the slopes today, make sure that you bundle up, because these temperatures are for in the village and up on the mountain, the things are going to be just a little bit chillier. It looks like in Keystone, the temperature, the high is going to be 15 degrees, Breckenridge 10, Vail 7, and then Beaver Creek 10 as well. So nice and chilly out there. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it looks like on Monday and Tuesday we are expecting some more snowfall. So continued precipitation with a high of about 20 degrees. Wednesday is going to be a high of 18 with some fabulous sunshine. And then into the weekend, we're going to start to see some more snowfall. So do your snow dance, put your pajamas on inside out, put your spoons in the freezer, whatever you can do to continue this snowfall. Maybe everyone should get out and wash their cars on Wednesday. That way it really snows hard on Thursday. We want to thank the ski and snowboard experts of Christie Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now coming up, we have another fabulous watch and win, so stay tuned.
All right, we've been promising it all show. It's the second Watch and Win. This one sponsored by Outside Television. Thank you so much, Outside Television, for sponsoring this Watch and Win, giving us a ton of fun prizes for this round. We've got this incredible Skia hat down here that's in front of me. I absolutely love this thing. It's so fun colored. And of course, as always, a can of Boost Oxygen. If you're joining us from low elevation, this really helps your lungs and your legs acclimate. Or maybe you just did too much après partying yesterday and need to recover quickly. Great for that. We've got a pair of smart wool socks. This is 100% merino wool. So they're going to keep you warm, they're going to keep you dry, and they're going to keep your boots and feet stink free. Always appreciated from your friends and family in the hotel room or cabin. And then finally, a pair of outdoor research gloves. These things are insulated, they're warm, they're durable, they've got a leather palm, very high quality. What more could you want out of a prize package? And we are going to ask you a question. This one's not going to be too easy. So when I just introed the show in the 8 o'clock hour, I talked about what Vail Mountain used to be before it was founded. There were animals grazing on it. What kind of animals? What did Vail Mountain used to be before it was founded? Number is 970-754-8888. TV8. Give us a ring right now. Tess is standing by. Win this great prize package. And coming up next, we've got Christy Sports live in the studio.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
There are those who see the challenges facing the nation and say, send me. They fight for country. They fight for honor. They fight to win. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
We've had some incredible powder days the past couple days, and that's why I'm so excited to have my friend Jason Noakes here with a veritable bevy selection of powder boards.
I like that, bevy. Yeah. And before we start, congratulations on your podcast. It's amazing. A lot of stuff. A little bit about a lot of stuff. My wife and I love listening to it. So
thank you very much,
Jay.
You
really
I
are
appreciate
a magician
it.
behind the microphone.
Oh, I love entertaining.
You do.
I do.
Sales time at Christy Sports. Up to 30% off just about everything. Outerwear, socks, gloves, skis, boots, snowboards. It's on sale. It's that time of year. President's Weekend.
President's Weekend. You're always guaranteed to get snow, and then you're always guaranteed to get a great deal because things typically start going on sale.
They do. Talk about snow. I drove in this morning. Man, those bus stops, they were full of people.
Busy.
It's going to be a busy day up there, but it's still going to be a great day up there.
Yeah.
So anyways, I brought in some snowboards, Eric, our favourite thing to talk about. You and I spent some time in the shop yesterday choosing these 3 boards. We had a hard time choosing them because there's so many great looking boards out there. Powder, it's another powder day, so we brought in some powder sticks. The important thing with snowboards, with riding powder, you want a little bit of rocker built into your boards, as you know, Eric. And these 3 boards here really typify the rocker game here in the snowboard industry.
They all kind of utilize it in a slightly different way as well, which is what I love about this selection, because they're all going to be great in powder, but they're all slightly different.
Yeah, so this guy here, the Arbor Swoon, great looking board. This is a women's board. It's a full rocker. It's a mountain twin, so you've got the same amount of flex in the nose and tail of the board. And what that's going to do, Eric, is basically give you that nice surfy feel, and that's what we're after with these rocker boards, get that surfy feel, get that nose out of the snow. So it makes it an effortless transition from the hard pack to the soft snow.
Yeah. And then, so that if that one's a full rocker, Next, we're going to go to this middle board, which is a really unique shape.
It is. It's probably, I think we both agree on this, it's probably the best looking board in our quiver at the shop. This is the Yes 420. This is the guy for the guys that really love getting out there in the real deep stuff. Also for the guys and girls that love getting out into the trees as well. As we all know, that's a great place to find the fresh stuff is in the trees. And this thing's effortless. Our manager in the snowboard department, Chris Dunson, I think this is his favourite board of all time. And what a great looking board. And it comes with a lifetime warranty as well with this Yes product.
Oh, nice. You love those small brands.
We do.
Lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
And I've deemed this the like park board for powder because it does have kind of double taper. So it tapers from the nose to the side cut and the tail to the side cut. So if you land switched, it's still going to give you great float.
Don't know how to land switch yet, Eric. I'm still learning that. You got to come out and teach me one day.
That's what going to Whistler this week is going to do for you.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, traveling. Let's hold up this guy.
Okay.
Before we get to the deep thinker.
Board bags, of course. This one's got wheels on it. You can fit like 3 snowboards in here, so you can get powder board, groomer board, race board, anything you need in there.
Like you said, Eric, the key thing with this bad boy, it comes with wheels. Who wants to go lugging their skis or snowboards over their shoulder? I prefer rolling it myself.
Yeah, I don't have time for carrying things.
Getting back to the boards, the Burton Deep Thinker. I think you like this board a lot, Eric, don't you?
This is my favorite of all the snowboards. So it's got a tapered nose, so that means the nose is wider than the tail. It uses camber from tail to about the front foot, and then it goes flat to rocker. And then the side cut on this board is actually set back, centered with the stance. So when you're riding on groomers, it rides like a really snappy, quick, twin cambered board. But as soon as you get it in powder, you get the benefit of that taper and that rocker. This is the ultimate in the new paradigm of an all-mountain snowboard, even though it looks like a powder board. It's got that faux stomp pad on it, kind of making a throwback to back in the 90s. It looks like a notebook cover, those little notebooks we used to doodle on in class instead of paying attention.
I'm still getting over that word you just used, paradigm.
Yeah, customers
word.
love it when I say paradigm.
This is a great board. I was out on snow and I was riding with a couple of guys on with Burton. They were riding this thing switch. Yeah, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe the way they were riding this thing. So it's a great versatile board there by Burton.
Well, unfortunately, we got to let you go. You
mate.
got to come to Christie Sports and listen to Jason and I banter. It's amazing.
Exhausted. Barracuda.
Time to drink a LaCroix, everybody.
Burton Barracuda, here's the LaCroix. First person to come in, I'll give them a free tune. Come in, say they saw me on TV this morning. I'm going to give them a free Barracuda by Burton. Comes
free
with
tune,
6 beers.
free Barracuda, but now we're going to check in with Maddie. Free stuff, come to Christie Sports in Avon.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Wow, what dream boats Eric and Jason are together. I mean, who doesn't want free stuff? So make sure that you go to Christie Sports in Avon. I'll be there. I'm going to go get all that free stuff. I'm so excited. Barracuda, that's great. It is still snowing here in Lion's Head, though. We are starting to see a little bit of sunshine coming out behind those clouds. But as we continue to see the snowfall throughout the course of this morning, we are going to see that break later this afternoon, and those clouds are going to kind of separate, and then we will start to see some more sunshine. We are going to see those temperatures warm up into the low 20s today, though, and that's for down in the village. So things up on the slopes are going to be just a little bit cooler. Temperatures over in Keystone and Breckenridge kind of staying into those low teens and then into the 10s. Same as Vail and Beaver Creek. Vail's going to be about 7 degrees. Beaver Creek's going to be at 10 degrees. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we've got 2 more days of precipitation in the forecast. 20 degrees is the high for the next 2 days, and then on Wednesday we are expecting to see some fabulous sunshine, and then into the weekend we are going to see some more snowfall. So make sure that you're out there doing your snow dance, wash your car, put your spoons inside the freezer, whatever you can do to really bring in this winter storm. That way we get all the fresh powder. 6 new inches on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain right now, so it is a good day to get out there and make some turns. There are people getting pretty excited to be out here and enjoy all that fresh new snow, so make sure that you are too. We're going to take a quick break, and then coming up in the studio we've got Carriage Jewelers. So maybe you need a last-minute Valentine's Day present because you forgot about Valentine's Day, which was 3 days ago. Make sure you stay tuned for this interview.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. We're proud to be the only network to win in all 4 major awards. Not because of what it says about us, but what it means for every one of our customers. Choose America's most reliable network and get Apple Music on us when you do.
Out there enjoying the ski slopes on this fabulous Powder Day President's Day weekend. You know, maybe you're a little tuckered out. Maybe you want to go around shopping today or après skiing. Well, you want to stop by Carrots Jewelers because you have a very special guest, one of my favorites, Koji Kawamoto.
Good morning.
Fresh from Japan. How are you doing, Koji?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, thank you. Good
Beautiful
to see you
day.
again. Beautiful.
I want to thank you for, as always, outfitting me in these gorgeous pearls and this beautiful necklace that we're all kind of wearing different kinds of.
You look cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I want to look cool like you, man.
Oh yeah, thank you. Arigato.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
So yeah, you were a pearl specialist from Japan.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I was born in Mie Prefecture, where the culturing pearls started. So my whole life is pearl, and I call myself a pearl ambassador out of my hometown.
Because you bring them around the world.
Yeah.
And share them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, okay, they're not only classic aqua pearls. So many different color and shape, right? Like out of Tahiti or Philippines or Australia, beautiful golden or beautiful Tahitian pearls. It's not only black. Even yesterday, a gentleman came in and he said he got a dark Tahitian pearls for his wife. But I showed him a bunch of like 100 strands, all different color, and some have a greenish color and a pistachio and blue, like an aubergine, you know, some body colors are different and overtone are different. So many different colors you never even imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've brought some really unique necklaces this time around. I've noticed you've done some ombre work.
Yeah.
Or like color change
yeah,
on the
color
necklace.
graduation. And also, I combined some pink freshwater and aqua, small aqua pearls. And I made a tassel. It's something very unique.
Oh, so those tassels were made of pearls as well.
Yeah, very small, about 3 millimeter.
Very unique.
Aqua pearls.
Yeah, and then the other thing that I noticed was you had more oblong pearls this time, so not just round pearls. So
it's called the baroque.
Baroque.
Yeah, baroque shape. Baroque is beautiful too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but baroque piece is, you know, whatever. It's not round.
Not round.
Yeah. Yeah, which I don't think until yesterday when you brought that necklace on, I've never seen pearls in that shape before.
Yeah, it's a beauty of nature.
Yeah. And then, so you're going to be at Carrots Jewelers for today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then, where's Carrots located, Dan?
Carrots is right across the street from the west end of the Mainville parking structure. Excuse me. Or another way to say it is 2 doors east of Latour Restaurant. We're right across the street from Solaris, where the skating rink is.
Yeah, just really convenient location.
Yeah,
Most people park in that parking structure.
Since they built Solaris, we're downtown. We're in the center of town.
Center downtown Vail. Yeah.
And I have like a 72 inches, which is a 6 foot long,
6 foot long
necklace, and all different color combined. But if you want only half of it, or if you want only 24 inches, I can make it.
Oh, so you'll do like a custom adjustment.
Yeah, I can
make
it.
6 feet, you can double, you can triple it around, and then we can shorten it if somebody wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so special to have you in town, Koji. So I
Thank
just
you so much.
can't stress enough to our viewers to go in and meet you and converse with you and have Koji pick out the perfect pearl for you, because you kind of match pearls to people's personalities.
Yeah, that's my specialty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for coming on again today, guys, and good luck today and tomorrow. And make sure to stop by Carrots, like Dan was saying. It's just a little bit west of the parking structure in Vail. Just make a right, and then it's right by Latour there on your left. All right, coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.
When you're here in Colorado, you
Thank
are
you
at
so much,
altitude
guys.
and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. We're proud to be the only network to win in all 4 major awards. Not because of what it says about us, but what it means for every one of our customers. Choose America's most reliable network and get Apple Music on us when you do.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
People are getting excited about all the fresh snow that we have right now, 6 inches in Vail and Beaver Creek, and it has continued to snow all morning since I've been out here in Lions Head, so the snow just keeps on coming first thing this morning. We are seeing these temperatures start off nice and chilly first thing this morning, down into the single digits, but as today continues, they will progressively warm up 20 degrees around noon, and that chance of precipitation is slowly dying down. About a 10% chance of precipitation around noon, and then later into the afternoon, we are going to see that sunshine kind of peek its way out. But then if you are traveling to one of our sister resorts, maybe headed up and over Vail Pass into Summit County, the temperatures over there for Keystone and Breckenridge remaining nice and chilly. So if you are going to get out and enjoy the slopes, make sure that you're bundling up. Here in Vail and Beaver Creek, we are going to see those temperatures a little bit chilly as well. 7 degrees in Vail, 10 degrees in Beaver Creek. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, it looks like we've got 2 more days of precipitation ahead of us. And then some sunshine on Wednesday into the weekend, though. We are going to see some continued precipitation. So as these storm fronts just keep coming our way, the powder days are going to keep coming as well. And I mean, like I said, it's still snowing here in Lions Head first thing this morning. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, coming up next, we're going to go take a look at Beaver Creek Mountain and see a live shot of how the snow conditions actually are with Claire, so stay tuned.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
I'm here with Sarah Stutman at Beaver Creek, land of all sorts of activities this winter. And when it comes to snowshoeing, Sarah, you have the coolest series.
We do indeed. We've got a snowshoe race series that kicks off January, February, and March. One race each month. We've got 5K, 10K races, kids races. For the whole family, you can come out and be super hardcore, go after that, personal best, or just come out and enjoy the day with friends, because we also do the post-race party at the Colorado Tasting Room. That's new this year. Free food, beer for all of our participants, so a really fun day for everyone.
And I also love that you're rewarded with some really nice swag too.
Yes, we hook you up. You get a race gift for each race that you do, and then if you sign up for the whole series, you get a really great branded item at the end of the race series, so another incentive to come on out to Beaver Creek.
If that were not enough. So you can sign up at beavercreek.com. Don't miss it.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
The snow is coming, and that means we're meeting with the Snow Queen herself first thing this morning, Kim Ryder. Kim, thank you so much for meeting us out here this morning.
Good morning, Maddie. I know, I guess I'm the lucky charm, because on Sunday they predict snow, and on Monday it snows.
And you know what comes on Monday?
Women's Winter Adventure All-Mountain Ski Tour with Kim Ryder. I'm just here to talk about the program that we have going out of Express Lift Bar at the base of Gondola 1 on Mondays and Fridays. It's a free program for women. It's an all-mountain tour. We ski all over the mountain. We divide up in groups of ability and have a great day.
I mean, you make lifelong friendships too, and last Sunday, I don't know if you know this, but last Sunday was National Make a New Friend Day. So all of the people, or Monday I think, so all of the people that got out to ski with you got to make a new friend and celebrate the National Day.
Exactly. Well, we had that last week. Women were exchanging numbers, emails, making plans to ski with each other on their own without me, bummer. But it's a really fun time. We meet at 10:15 at the Express Lift Bar at the base of Gondola 1, and we leave promptly at 10:30. We load up the gondola and go have some fun.
I mean, and you get free coffee coupons and then some great après. Maybe if the skiing is good, you're just going to skip lunch and really enjoy that après.
Well, that's what we've been doing, because a lot of people go in for lunch, the slopes get a little quieter, and we just have a really good time skiing the POW.
And with the snow that we're expecting to see throughout the course of this morning, tomorrow's going to be a good day to get out there.
Yeah, we're predicted to have a few inches tonight, and tomorrow I think it's going to get a little bit warmer, so we can get out there and have some fun. I know I've said that a million times, but really, it's fun.
And you're not only doing this on Mondays, you're doing it on Fridays as well.
Mondays and Fridays throughout the season. Come on out. If you're new to Vail, I can show you around. You don't have to worry about a thing. If you're a local or seasonal local, come on out. I might show you some things you don't know.
Or just like you get to hang out with one of the coolest women on all of Vail Mountain, which, I mean, that's a win to me.
Yeah, Maddie's too nice, but I do like to have fun. So again, it's a free tour. We meet at the Express Lift Bar at the base of Gondola 1. 10:15, we leave promptly at 10:30, and we go all over the mountain if weather permits and visibility permits.
Kim, where was the best place you guys skied on Friday this week?
Oh man. We skied Encore, which is really awesome. And we skied in honor of our famous Vail resident, Lindsay Vaughn, in honor of her retirement. We skied from the top of Chair 3 all the way down Lindsay's, all the way down Pepe's. Everybody rocked it.
Oh my gosh. So something that like everyone can enjoy and kind of get to celebrate a little bit. And not only that, but it's all women, which is so cool.
So cool. And you know, women love to ski. And when women ski, we ski hard, we talk a lot, we have a good time.
The gossip, the ski gossip with Kim Ryder.
Right. No gossip, just facts.
I love it. So again, Monday and Friday.
Monday, Friday, 10:15 at the Express Lift Bar, base of Gondola 1. We do meet inside, ladies, so come on in, take your jacket off, have a cup of coffee. We leave promptly at 10:30.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like a great way to start your week and then to kind of wrap up your week. Maybe you should just call in sick. Like that snow's coming, the women's winter adventure tour is going on.
Right, and come have some fun.
For free.
For free.
That's the best part. All right, Kim, I think that in honor of the snowfall, we need to do our snow dance.
Yeah, we do a snow dance. I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Okay, here we go.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh, you two goofballs. I love when Maddie gets to interview Kim. It's such a blast. I'm kind of jealous that I'm not a female, because I sure would love to go see what secrets Kim has to offer on Vail Mountain. She's been around forever. It's going to be a blast. Make sure to check that out on Monday and Friday. Let's check out the weather report for the day. Starting off at 1 degree at 8 a.m. in Vail. Definitely a little chilly. However, things will climb to about 20 degrees by noon before declining into the afternoon hours. As long as you've got the appropriate amount of base layers, maybe a down jacket, and then a Gore-Tex shell over that down jacket, you'll be in good shape today. And while we do expect sunshine to really start being more prominent throughout the afternoon, we are going to have a bit of an interesting week. So let's see if we can pick up on some trends here. So we do have this high pressure system over Colorado right now, which is what's going to give us our lack of snow for the day. And then a little further west, there's that big high pressure system mainly over Nevada and Utah, and this low pressure, high pressure ridge mix just to the north of us. And then finally, a bit of precipitation along the west coast. Now, if we look at the jet stream, right now it does have a north-south trajectory before starting to move its way eastward. Now, as a result of this sort of low high pressure ridge that's just right over here, and the potential of this high pressure ridge to just move into Colorado and maybe push that moisture north, the 5-day forecast is a little bit, we're just not sure. So maybe a couple inches of snow throughout the course of the week until we get to Wednesday. But depending on how things go, it could just end up being kind of partly cloudy days with no precipitation. But thankfully, Kim and Maddie just did those snow dances, so I'm sure we'll be getting some snow Monday and Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, we are expecting the sun to come back out again. And the big thing to note as we move into the week are those overnight lows with those temperatures 4 degrees below zero on Wednesday and then 1 degree on Tuesday. So that means if you're getting out to ski and snowboard on Wednesday or Thursday morning, you're going to want to make sure that you're very bundled up, because on top of the wind chill and the wind from the speed of you skiing or snowboarding, you could be very prone to frostbite. You don't want to get that. And as we move into Thursday and Friday, that's when hopefully that large Pacific storm system that we noticed in California should be arriving. So that 45 and 45% chance of snow on Thursday and Friday should definitely bring a few more inches. Now, it's checking with our friends at Open Snow. They're currently only forecasting 1 inch of snow throughout the week, but that storm hits us Thursday, Friday, we'll be in great shape. Thanks to GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts, for sponsoring this weather. We're going to take a short break and then check in with Claire for First Chair.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Reds are up.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to two of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
I hope you guys are all ready for a gorgeous day out there on the ski slopes, because you're going to get some leftover powder on the sides of the run, and especially in the wide open trees you can find on Vail or Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, temperatures are going to be a little bit chillier than what we experienced the past couple days. So that means if you're just finishing that first cup of coffee, getting ready to go out there on the slopes, maybe throw an extra layer on right now, maybe a down jacket underneath that Gore-Tex shell, maybe some liners underneath your gloves or mittens, or better yet, just mittens, because then you're keeping all your fingers together to stay warm. Now, temperatures starting off at 1 degree at 8 a.m. in Vail Village, so even cooler as you move up to higher elevations. There's also a potential for some wind to occur and for air temperature to feel about 15 degrees below zero as a result of the wind. However, temperatures in Vail Village climbing to around 20 degrees by noon before declining into the evening hours. And the sun should be shining by about noon, but a little bit of cloud cover this morning. As we look at temps across the state of Colorado, further east of us down there in the Front Range area, Denver partly cloudy and 30 degrees. North of Vail, Steamboat Springs is at 24. Down south in Telluride, you're at 20 degrees, and then further west in Grand Junction at 37. Now, we are expecting some variable conditions to be occurring throughout the course of the week. Honestly, 35–50% chance of snow, we're just not quite sure. It really depends right now where that jet stream is going to fall over the course of the next few days. Pretty big storm out there in the Pacific that could just move right into our valley and produce a substantial amount of new snow, or it could stay south of us. But for right now, we've got a bit of a high pressure ridge. It's going to kind of drown out any precipitation for the day, and then only 35% chance tomorrow. Wednesday we'll get some sunshine, and the big thing to note is that overnight low on Wednesday. So if you are going to be out there on Thursday morning, make sure to stay very bundled up and keep those fingers crossed and do those snow dances like Maddie's been doing. And hopefully we get some snow on Thursday and Friday. And thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather, the official eyewear, helmet, and goggle sponsor of Vail Resorts. If you haven't checked out the Prism lens, you're definitely going to want to do that. And we've just got a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming up for you right around the corner.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lions Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now is the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
We've had a women's filled morning, and we're just going to keep it going. We're standing in Outdoor Divas with Lauren. Lauren, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. We've been talking about skiing and like the culture of skiing for the last 20 minutes, and it's been great.
Yeah, awesome. It's such a good day out there again today, so we're excited.
It's gonna be a fabulous day, and on a fabulous day, you want to look good.
Yeah.
So show us how to look good.
So yes, we're going to talk a little bit about one of our favorite brands here. It's called Phoenix. It's a brand a lot of people haven't heard of. It's not in every single ski shop in Vail, so it's one of those brands if you're looking for something unique, don't want to have the same outfit as everybody else, want something a little different, it's a great choice. They started in 1952, so they've been making ski wear for a really long time, so they know what they're doing. We have two awesome jackets. One is the Kitami and one is the Furano. So both of these super warm, and we've got a little more classic look in the Kitami with the black and gray, super slimming, really cute jacket on. Can go back to a pant that matches this or always with black. Or we go a little more fun and bright over here with the Furano. This guy's white with some nice color pops on the front there. Both of these have synthetic insulation. Phoenix uses a technology that they developed. It's got some copper fibers in here, helps reflect the heat back to you, so it's a super toasty jacket. Good thing for a day like today.
Nice and warm out there, and then it has these fun shiny zippers that make you feel beautiful out there.
Exactly. It's got these nice little pops of style so that you feel stylish as well as looking really cute and fashionable. So it's definitely one of our favorites for hitting both fashion and function. We have a couple styles of their pants as well that will go back to the different models of jackets that we have. And the best part about this is the two jackets are on sale. So,
which, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, and it looks like you're saving a pretty decent amount of money on both jackets.
$100 off each model. So yeah, that's a score because we're still in the heat of winter season here. So definitely a good time to score a deal on a nice toasty jacket that's going to keep you warm for the rest of the season.
Well, and I mean, as we were talking, fashion forward, these are pleated so that you feel like a woman. You look like a woman out there, comes in, gives you that nice little waistline that everyone desires, and you're going to look great in these jackets.
Absolutely. No need to look like, the Michelin man, as people like to come in here and go, I look so puffy and have to put on 15 layers to stay warm. First off, the jackets, there's over 300 pieces to make one of these jackets, so they're very well tailored, and they're going to make you look slim, and then you don't have to layer a ton of things underneath because they are so warm. So again, you're not having to add a bunch of bulk because of the warmth of the jacket. So it's a really great combination to have a cute look and a great warmth system that's going to make you very comfortable out there.
I mean, not only do you have Phoenix and on sale $100 off each jacket, which is incredible, but you guys have a very broad spectrum of things that you can come in here and get.
Yeah, so Phoenix is just one of the options. We have several other choices in the ski jacket category. Obermeyer is another brand that we do really well with. Lots of good options there. Mountain Hardwear is another one. So just, Phoenix is what we're highlighting today, but if you're in the search for a jacket and you are a lady, this is a great place to go look and find something that will work for you.
Lauren, where are you guys located and what are your store hours?
So we are right here in Lion's Head. We're at the corner as you walk in from the bus. Look to your left. We're tucked back there, but you'll see us, and we are open from 8:30 to 6.
Lauren, thank you so much. Make sure that if you're a woman, you come check out Outdoor Divas because, like I said, they've got everything that you need, and it has been a women's morning this morning. So make sure that you come to Outdoor Divas. You buy some cute clothes. There's a ski sweater just like right behind our cameraman that I think I need. So I'm definitely going to be coming back in here later. We're going to take a look at what tomorrow's show has in store for you, so stay tuned.
This Going Green Spotlight is presented by TV8, making a positive impact on our environment through sustainable business practices.
Hi there, I'm Baker Jones here at TV8 and I'm the Sustainability Manager. And after every Good Morning Vail broadcast, we try our best to save energy by turning off all the lights.
Support TV8 and congratulate them on going green.
Hi guys, I'm Brett with the Beaver Creek Guest Service Team. And just a friendly reminder, when you're coming into the lift lines, keep it nice and slow and in control. And as always, let's alternate because we all want to get up and have fun and enjoy the sun and the snow.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay. Yeah.
Hey Smokey, catch!
Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Thanks for tuning in for that awesome Sunday show. Good morning, Vail. Get out there and enjoy the ski slopes. If you're in Lion's Head, check out Outdoor Divas. Shout out Lauren Engel, fellow University of Denver alumni like myself, running a great shop over there. Check out Double Diamond if you're in the need for footbeds. And if you're over in Vail Village, go stop by Carrots Jewelers today or tomorrow. Meet Koji Kawamoto and check out some incredible pearls that he brings from Japan. And tune in live tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. for your Monday edition of Good Morning Vail. Myself and Maddie Evans will be live in the studio welcoming our guests, Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue giving us some avalanche tips, Skea with some awesome hats and shirts and things, and you know what, we're gonna have a great time with Koji Kawamoto from Carrots Jewelry again.
Hey, I'm Lindsay Vaughn and you're watching TV8 Vail.